Now then, Buddhism. In order to introduce Buddhism, it's necessary to remember the whole background of the world view of India, the cosmology of the Hindus. Well, now, how does the Hindu see the world? The Hindu view sees it as a drama. And it's simply this: there is what there is, and always was and always will be, which is called the self. That in Sanskrit is Atman, A-T-M-A-N. And the Atman is also called Brahman. The self, according to the Hindu view, plays hide and seek with itself for always and always and always. How far out, how lost can you get? So here each one of us, according to the Hindu idea, is the Godhead on purpose, getting lost for the fun of it. And how terrible it can get at times. But won't it be nice when you wake up? Buddhism, unlike Judaism and unlike Christianity, is not very, very frantically concerned with being good. It is concerned with being wise. It is concerned with being compassionate. It's a little different from being good. With having tremendous sympathy and understanding and respect for all the ignorant people who don't know that they're it, but who are playing the very far-out game of being you and I. There is this additional idea that when the self pretends that it's each of us, it reincarnates through a whole series of bodies, life after life after life, according to what is called karma. Karma, it literally means doing, the law of doing, whereby acts occur in a series and they are linked with each other in an unbreakable chain. So everybody's karma is the life course that he will work out through maybe innumerable lifetimes. I'm not going into that because a lot of Buddhists don't believe that. You will find that the Zen people, for example, are quite divided on this. They will say, no, we don't believe literally in reincarnation, that after your funeral, you will suddenly become somebody different, living somewhere else. They will say reincarnation means this, that if you sitting here now are really convinced that you're the same person who walked in at the door half an hour ago, you're being reincarnated. If you're liberated, you'll understand that you're not. The past doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist. There is only the present. And that's the only real you that there is. The word Buddha is a title, not a proper name. It means the one who is awakened, from the root in Sanskrit Buddh, B-U-D-H, to know. The man who woke up, who discovered who he really was. Now, the crucial point wherein Buddhism differs from Hinduism is it doesn't say who you are. It has no idea, no concept. And I emphasize the word idea and concept. It has no idea and no concept of God, because Buddhism is not interested in concepts. It's interested in direct experience, and direct experience only. So from the Buddhist standpoint, all concepts are wrong. Just in the same way that nothing is really what you say it is. You're only really there when you let go of everything, and you don't depend on any fixed idea, any belief for your sanity or happiness. There's nothing you can hold on to, so man, let go. Because there's no one to hold on to anything anyway. So Buddhism is the discipline of doing that. You discover something much better than anybody has who has a belief, because you got the real thing. Every teacher of Buddhism is a debunker. But he does it not to be a smart aleck and to show how clever he is, but out of compassion. Just as when a surgeon chops off a bad growth or a dentist pulls out a rotten tooth, so the Buddhist guru or surgeon is getting rid of your crazy ideas for you. which you use to cling on to life and make it dead. It's absolutely fundamental to an understanding of Buddhism to recognize that its whole method of teaching is dialectic. And since Buddhism is a dialogue, what you ordinarily understand as the teachings of Buddhism are not the teachings of Buddhism. They are simply the opening gambit, or the opening process of this dialogue. The point being that Buddhism is not a teaching. Its essence consists in a certain kind of experience, in a transformation of consciousness which is called awakening or enlightenment, which involves our seeing through or transcending the hoax of being a separate ego.